here, and today I'm starting off a new Minecraft series, and this is Map Maker. So what we're going to be doing in this series, we're going to be making sections of a custom map. So what I'm doing, I want to sort of make a medieval style map, but obviously I need to terraform a lot, so I've put it on a super flat world, so it's easier. Now this is the center mark of the world. I'm going to set spawn point somewhere else later on, but my main goal right now is to transform this area. I want to try and terraform it a bit. Now I'm not 100% sure how I want to do that, but first thing I need to do, I want to try and make the pathway going to my dark medieval castle. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to place in these blocks here just to show my guidelines of where the bridge is going to be. Obviously it won't be exactly here, but it's just like the borderline for where it's going to be. So if I do just like that, that's fine, because this is going to be on a mountain or something, but it's just the main entrance really. So I'm going to try and start terraforming. Now I need to try and figure out if I can go round, so I'm thinking go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 on this side as well. And then I try and curve around from here. I think if I go 3, 4, 5, same thing on this side, it gives me a little bit more room so that I can curve it round over here. Thing is, I don't terraform like at all, so I think for now if I just do it basic like this, staggered sort of thing, because I'm not amazing at terraforming, that's not something I'm gonna hide. I'm just not good at terraforming. So I'm gonna just, if this connects up, hopefully it will, I think it will. Right, so that's sort of, the problem is that shape. I don't really want that shape. I want it more curved round a bit. So what we can do, if we get rid of all of these blocks here, and then we make it slightly bigger. So it's 5 right now per side. So it's going to be a 5 here. If we go 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fill in that hole quickly, and then we try and curve it round a bit. So we literally just go straight forward diagonally with grass blocks. So if we fit this around, this should look slightly better. Now I know this is not the final design, but I just want to have a bit more curve into it. So as you can see, yeah, that's a bit more curved shape, but it's not exactly what we're going to go for. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a block here, break that block, 1, 2, break these. So we're going to break all of these, or our guideline blocks, because we now know what we're going to do, or we're at least trying to know what we're going to do. So we do 1, 2 like that, 1, 2 like that, 1, 2 like that, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. I think something like this should work. So we've already started the first 2, yeah, and then we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's sort of mirroring this, and then go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Things that's not. I need to try and figure out something that work here. So let's see. We've gone 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So they're both equal amount now. What's the center block in here? There's no center block. That's the problem here. So let's just count our blocks. So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's going 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, but this one is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me just double. Yeah, this is definitely 10. So this is too far out. So we get rid of these blocks here. We break this. We just move all the blocks back by a little bit. Because of the process we're in right now, we're not doing anything major. So it's good that I've checked. So we now have this part here where we can link it up just like that. And I think that's the base shape we're going to go for. So I'm going to set up this base shape on this side and try and work out how to build up these sides here, and I'll see you guys in just one moment. Alright guys, so what I've done over here, I've completed up this section here, so these two sides, they're both looped together. And then over here, I've actually started to do a bit of terraforming. Now as I said, I'm terrible at terraforming, this is what I have so far. I think this is pretty good, this is probably going to be what I'm sticking with. So what I've done on this side here, I've stuck to the normal thing here. So it's basically just following the guidelines of this over and over again. So I'm just placing all these blocks right next to it, because what I did all this and then I broke the blocks and then replaced them to go in this sort of, well, in the framework really. So I'm just going to do like that, and then I'm going to go back, grab my dirt and just fill in underneath some of these blocks. One more there, and there you go. Oh, there's one more here as well. Okay, my bad. And there it is, that's literally it. I just need to extend on this side as well, so we go out like this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this here, then dirt, then coarse dirt. So we have dirt there, grass block, dirt, grass, 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 dirt, dirt, grass, dirt, grass, dirt, grass, dirt, grass, 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 and grass. Now, the issue with this, I need now use this to work all the way around this rim. So that's okay. That's gonna take a while. Also, if any of you have noticed my new skin, yeah, I can't find my old Star Wars skin, which none of you ever saw. So I have this Viking one with giant bull horns. Yay. This is probably going to be my main skin from now on. Unless I ever get Java and I can get my Stormtrooper skin back. Or if I ever actually buy a new skin. But I don't think I'm ever going to do that. Now, let's get back to this thing. So, the problem is animals spawn on here and then they eat stuff. So what I want to do, if we can try and find where it finds. There's bamboo, but we don't really need bamboo. Actually, what I'm thinking, we'll get some bamboo. Is string, and it finds string. But string here. And then it find vines, which are right here, right? So what we can do, we can try and transform some of this area. So, let's take a small chunk over here. Oh, no, that block there. So yeah, is this block I knock out here. Then want to get some podzol, and then I'm gonna loop it around here like that. And then if I do some patches of podzol, like going up and around here, so I'm thinking podzol patch around here as well. That'll look really nice. So I'm making this quite symmetrical. I know terraforming isn't exactly meant to be symmetrical, but with what I'm going with, I think symmetrical is the way to go. So I'm going to go up like this. I'm going to do slash weather clear because I don't want weather clear. So we can build this up till about, so that's 3 blocks. I really like that. And because string isn't that visible, and this isn't really like an adventure map, this is, well, it's map maker, it's not an adventure map, it's just a nice decorational map to time pass and have a bit of fun and experiment with things that you haven't done before. So with me, I'm not good at terraforming, so I'm doing terraforming to try and help me get better at terraforming. So if I do just up here and go there, you can't even see that. Now what I want to do around this area, I'm also going to put vines sort of like this. I think if I put there, will I see? No, I don't think I'll do there though. I think if I just go like that, so 2 there and 2 there, that actually look quite nice. And then I'm thinking if I do like this down the mountain, or at least this side of the mountain, So just like that, you can see that's really working already. And then this is gonna get pushed over, well, not pushed over, but there's gonna be another side of the mountain over here. And already we've barely done anything, and this already looks great. Now we won't need this polished blackstone bricks for this episode. Now can we use, oh wait, this is weeping wet. We can't place, I don't think we can place twisting either, can we? Let's try it anyway. Oh no, we can. Oh, that's actually really good. So I'm thinking we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we place string there. Oh, that's actually, I really like that. Okay, that's 6 then. If we go on this edge here, we go 1, 2, 3, I think 4, and then we place string. Oh, actually, I'm thinking I'm gonna keep everything a bit symmetrical. It's like that, and then that. So yeah, that actually looks, I really like that. And then if we can go around here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we go up 3, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think that's 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep doing it to these ones. Just like that, and then we put string all over the problem is, with the string's a bit fiddly for where you place it, like right here, especially because it's bamboo. So like that already looks really amazing. Now I also want to put some flowers in, so I'm going to bone meal the area instead of manually placing all of them. Oops, accidentally covered the podzol. I'm just going to put that up here for now. We just bone meal area there, and then bone meal here, bone meal over here, bone meal right there, and I think we should bone meal quite a bit, so here as well. I want to do a lot of bone mealing over this area because it's going to make an amazing effect. So we go right up the mountain with as much bone meal as we can get. So I'm going to replace some of these to grass, and then the problem is this stuff won't go on the dirt. We go like that. I need to replace this as well. So like this, creating this nice scenic area. Go on this side as well. Oops, replace that block there. Bone mill it. And as you can see, this has transformed it, and we're barely into what we're doing here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to repeat some of this process over to fix up this side, fix up that side, and that side. Now doing these sides is going to take some time, so I think I will do progress updates after every little section. So like this section here, that section there, section there, section there, and then we can move on to this big area over here. So again, I'm going to fix up all of this, and I'll see you in just one more moment. Alright guys, so this is what I have so far. 2 decently detailed sides, and I actually really like this. I think it's going to go really well, but I'm not sure how I'm going to mirror it on this side. So for now, for this episode, I think the episode's not over obviously, but I think I'm just going to work on this half this episode, and then this half next episode, and then I think episode 3 we can try and work on the terraforming to get up to the main castle or the main base, because I'm still not 100% sure on how I'm gonna do the castle thing. I think it's gonna be something like a fort or something, like castle walls, but not actual castle, sort of like a medieval village. I think that'll look pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is extend this part out like I did with the others. It's completely, all of these, well, legs, if you're going to call it that, that's what I'm calling it. All of the legs are the same, they're just in different directions and spaced differently. But yeah, this leg, this is going to be like the center leg. This is going to be a foundation of everything. So my advice, if anyone's terraforming, like even if someone like me, not really good at terraforming whatsoever, you should still make sort of legs or arms like these sort of like baselines, and then do like this work on it and build out from it. So what I've done here, I'm trying to make this symmetrical and making this all really big together. So always I'd suggest when doing terraforming, make all of these legs first, then start the actual terraforming process. Also, don't place block to block like straight like that. Do 2 blocks up and leave some space around the blocks, try and make it look a little bit more natural. Now, because I'm in creative and I've never actually terraformed that much before, and this is a big scale project, and I'm not good at terraforming, so for me it's actually quite a scary project, but it's helping me to get better, and that's mainly the point of the series, to show you guys what you can do to try and get better, whilst also showing you how I'm going to be building a map. Because I want to do maybe some mini games on the map, maybe like murder mystery or something like that. I'm not sure what we're going to end up doing, but I want to do sort of mini games like murder mystery. Not want to have to do big redstone stuff or anything. I'm not good at big redstone stuff. That's not stuff that I'm comfortable with doing. So I'm more of the guy that I'll build, but I won't like make redstone stuff. I'm not a big redstone enthusiast. Also, in Quarantine Craft, I've actually discovered how to make a flying machine. It's not my design, I just found it on YouTube, but I'm probably going to be using that flying machine to get around from places now. So it's mostly just going to be to travel between my bases, or my different bases. So it's nothing big, really. Now what I'm doing, I'm trying to copy around the rim of this shape that I've created here, because I put a second layer behind it just to make it look that little bit more natural. So we just keep putting it like that. I think this is going to look alright, but I'm not sure. I'm just trying to make this look as natural as possible. And look, that's already got some dirt, some grass on it, sorry. So that doesn't actually look too bad. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some grass on top and then work on the next layer. That's why I built this all out of dirt, because of that grass growing, it would take time, but because I'm putting grass on top, it should just still stay dirt. Now I'm going to be using a lot of coarse dirt instead of podzol, so there's not going to be much podzol in this, except for all the decorational stuff like the bamboo and the twisting vines, I think they're called. They are, yeah, twisting vines, some of the normal vines, all the stuff here. So there's not going to be that much podzol, but I'm going to try and integrate more coarse dirt, because I didn't put any coarse dirt into this. That's the main plan of this. Just want to fix up these small areas, and I'm going to give you guys some updates after I hit different stages or different milestones. Alright guys, so I finished off this side of the mountain, and I've made a little opening here, and I've put a bit of netherite armor on an armor stand here, and that's because this is going to lead into a secret underground world. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to break down part of this bridge or this walkway going up to the main entrance. I'm going to have it collapsed in the ground, exposing creatures coming right out from the ground. And also here you can see I have little anchor points, and there's going to be stone here and everything. And I'm also going to set up some teleporters over here whilst making the entire interior stone. But we'll think about that around the 3rd episode of this. So obviously this is episode 1. Episode 2 we're going to finish off this thing, so simply do the other side. But we won't do this little entrance here because we'll have one on the other side. 2 will only have one of these, and other one will be a waterfall. And one more thing, you can see some of these are different sizes and there's no string above them. That's because I've placed barrier blocks. Now the ones here are normal size, like not normal size, but I haven't chained them. mostly because I like it the size that they already are. Now I am going to place barrier blocks here so the vines don't grow out anywhere, because I turned up the tick speed just to make all the grass grow, but then that made all the vines grow. As you can see, it goes like that as well. So that isn't really something I want, but I just need to do this for safety precaution. In case it does this, I have to break it and redo it. So I'm not going to break it and redo it, but I just want to let you know that's what I'm doing here. And same above the bamboo, because here, if you put string, you can easily see it from right here. But with barrier blocks, you can see the outline of the block, you can't see the actual block though. Also, I'm going to use netherite to make a giant soul lining and a giant chain going up from the ceiling something. Not on this part obviously, probably over another big side of the mountain. But for now, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.